really good order. So we're gonna get that right now. Okay, quickly before I turn into Chili's because there's a bit of traffic, I went to go look and see, because I like to make sure I keep up with thanking people for their tips. And so I went into thing on Uber Eats to do that, and I was wondering how the total had gotten so high. So I thought the first two I had done had went through. Only the first one went through. This one I delivered to Chicken Guy. I delivered to a mechanic at Pep Boys, and the base pay for that was $8.11 because they had been just sitting there, because this guy only tipped $1. And I know this because the expected total is $9.11 and the base pay is $8.11. So that means that he only tipped $1. That's just crazy. Who in this economy tips $1? Like, my husband went to go get gas today, and thank God, went to get gas today, and it was like $4.30 a gallon. We're in Florida, okay? We're in Florida, and gas a few weeks ago was down to, I think with my Upside app, I was paying like $2.40 something to $2.60 something a gallon. And so I got 30 cents off for him to get gas in our van because I knew I could get a lot back. 30 cents a gallon, that's great. Anywho, tipping $1, I find that funny. I mean, thank you Uber Eats for at least stepping up to the plate and paying me. Chili's bags never fit in my biggest bag. My Grubhub bag fits most things, and for whatever reason, the Chili's bags are always just too big. Anyway, I'm going to be at that customer in 10 minutes. Got another order already. Haven't even left this customer's house to go to Mellow Mushroom. It was $12.06 for 8 miles, I think, but it's 2 miles to Mellow Mushroom, which was actually the little lot that I was going to go to wait for another order. So in my head, dash your math if you may. It's really $12 for 6 miles, which sounds good to me, and it's going to take me like less than a half an hour to do unless I have to wait. But by the time I get there, it should be ready, if not really close to being ready. So, still on that roll. Alright, I had a feeling it was going to be ready when I got there. And looks like a little bit more than what they said we were. We're 7.4 miles away from the customer. It's going to take me about 20 minutes to get there. But in the reality of it, it'll still have taken me a half an hour or less to make an extra $12. So I'm not complaining. Okay guys, we are going to Dickey's Barbecue. It was $8.83, I think, for 3.3 miles. So if I can see anything, I'll make it there safely. Okay, so they were bagging that up as I came in, but I noticed that the drinks that were associated was a Dr. Pepper and Orange Fanta. They don't have Orange Fanta, but without asking, he just automatically made a Coke. So I'm going to inform the customer so they don't think that was an executive decision by me. But I'm 6 minutes away from the customer as soon as I'm done messaging them. Okay, stopped in the Wawa that is, it was like right by the apartments I just dropped off at. It was at the corner. And I had to take a potty break and I wanted to get a soda because I was getting a headache and I think I just needed a little more caffeine, which I'm probably wrong, but whatever. I got an order for Azteca. It was a Trip Radar order for like $11 and some odd change to go like 5 miles. So I matched with that, and so I'm on my way there now. Okay, normally at Azteca I have to wait a few minutes, which is why I was not like rushing out of Wawa while I was getting my beverage, but it was ready when I walked in the door. As a matter of fact, she acted as though she was anticipating my arrival, and she kind of held up the bag, was looking at the receipt, and I said the name, and she was like, yes, and I was like, yes. Anyway, it's probably too much excitement, but it's the little things in life these days, okay? It's the little things. I am 12 minutes away from the customer right now. All right, finally. I've been sitting around waiting for a little bit because I really didn't want to waste a bunch of miles going back somewhere else to be pulled back over here. So I just got an order for like $8.60 something cents to go 2 miles for McDonald's. So yeah. Hi, how are you? My pleasure.
Thank you.
No problem. Hi. Yes, ma'am. For Cass? Cass? Yeah. Thank you so much.
Of course, I'm going.
You too. You too. Thank you so much. Okay. That was nice and easy. Order was ready when I got in there, so that's always nice, especially at McDonald's. And I'm only 4 minutes away from this customer, so this is a great order. I could use some more of this.